Hey, CLINT the franchise here. Today is the Yeezy 350 V2 ticket raffle day for Finish Line and Champs and any other stores that are doing it. I'm about to head up to my Castle Square Mall, heading up the Finish Line and to Champs to get my raffle tickets. Trying to get 2 pairs or more. So right now it's about 10:30. Mall opened up about a half an hour ago. Take about 15 minutes to get there. Does anybody else have this problem? Okay, so it's just me going to the mall by myself, and I spent probably a good 10 minutes in my sneaker room just trying to figure out what pair of shoes to wear. Does anybody else do that? Like, you look at your whole collection and you're like, okay, is this a Nike day, a Jordan day, an Adidas day, is it a Yeezy day? And I settled on a pair I haven't worn for quite a while. I'll show you what they look like. We got the, what are these things called? The Jordan 6, I don't know, Olympic pack or something. They came in a pack with a pair of 7s. But I haven't worn these things for, I don't know, it's been a few months. So, that's your on feet look. So let's head up to the mall. Let's go. On the way to the mall right now. Figured I'd take you with me for a few minutes. Do a little talking on the way. So this Yeezy 350 V2 drop, from what I understand, it's supposed to be pretty limited. I'll do a video later in the week about possible tips of how to get this pair, where you can get them from. Let me try to give you just some hints and tips later in the week. I gotta shoot that video still. But this pair, if you compare this pair's coming out, like, it's all black with the Yeezy Supply, or just Supply 350, that's in red, and then it has the back pull tab of like the Pirate Black V1. If you look at this shoe and compare it to the black and red with the red stripe that came out just 2 months ago, I think, maybe less than that now, there's not much of a difference. I'm just kind of stumped of why Adidas keeps releasing kind of like the same, almost kind of colorways of the V2s. Like, they really could change it up, and instead of releasing pretty much the, what, fifth green, red, copper, white, yeah, the 5th pair of black V2s in just a matter of a few months. Surprised they didn't release a different colorway. But, you know, I like this colorway that's coming out because it's red and black. That's pretty much my favorite. My favorite color schemes are pretty much black and red and black and white. And these kind of have a little touch to them of the V1 Pirate Blacks. So hopefully, you know, if you want this pair, you'll get this pair. But more likely, most people are going to strike out because, as we all know, the majority of Yeezys go to resellers. I mean, that's no big secret. Like, people don't know that, but the majority are being resold. They're not even being kept. Actually, my wife and I were at the mall a couple weeks ago, and I finally saw the first person besides myself wearing a pair of V2s. When I go up to the mall, I say 9 times out of 10, I'm usually wearing a pair of Yeezy 350s or NMDs. It seems like the occasional sprinkled in Jordan. Like today, I'm wearing a pair of Jordans. Today just kind of felt like a Jordan day. And last time I was at the mall, I finally saw the very first person ever wearing a pair of V2s besides myself. And I live in a pretty big city. And my city always gets, the Finish Line Champs always gets pairs of the 350s. So it's not like they're not hard. I mean, it's not like the city doesn't get them. The city gets them. It's just everybody resells them. I've actually watched in past releases. I have 2 sneaker resell shops in my actual mall, and on a release day, you'll see people go to Finish Line, pay for their Yeezy or their hype shoe, walk down the hallway, go to Circle City Soul, walk in and say, how much will you buy these for? Like, I see it every release. It's almost kind of funny. The majority of pairs get resold immediately back to the 2 resale shops that are in my mall. So, you know, but you know, it's your choice. It's your shoe. If you want to flip it, it's your choice. I don't care what you do with your damn shoe. People like to hate on resellers like they're the scum of the whole sneaker community, but you know what? It's your shoe. You do with it what you want. If you want to sell it, rock it, give it away, stock it, who cares? It's your shoe. I didn't go up to the mall this past weekend when the Royalty 4 dropped. I did order a pair from Nike.com. So I'll be getting those in actually tomorrow, Tuesday. So that might be up maybe in a video on Wednesday. But I haven't seen these in person yet. And the majority of people, it seems like, hate this shoe. I don't know why. I mean, it looks like it's a pretty nice shoe with the suede. And I don't know. I'm intrigued. So at the mall, I'm going to see the Royalty 4s for the first time. So I'm intrigued of the quality. Hopefully I like the quality, because in 2017, Jordan brand, you've been sucking bad. Release after release after release, in my opinion, let's call them shelf sitters. That's all they've dropped in 2017. But whatever. So I'll catch you at the mall. Done rambling on this one. We're here at the mall now. I got a copyright claim every time I tried to upload this video, so I'm having to back down the audio on this very low and talk over everything. But this is my first look at the new Pure Boost by Adidas. Very impressed with the quality of this shoe. Overall, the material of prime knit is pretty stretchy. I'm not sure if it's actual prime knit, but whatever it is, it's very stretchy. It appears to be a very comfortable shoe. Very well made. Pretty impressed. We'll probably get a pair eventually. Of course, they had a whole bunch of XR1s on deck. People really aren't buying these. I don't know why. I kind of like them. But we keep moving on. Here's the new section of Jordans. These Black Cat 6s are on sale right now for $169. With your Finish Line rewards, you can get this possibly for $149. Price is getting better on this shoe as time goes on. But I really came here to see the Royalty 4s that came out. And overall, I really like the impression of this shoe. The overall materials, the quality, the suede feels pretty nice. I wouldn't call it like luxurious kind of suede, but it's very nice for the price point at $190. The gold hits with the Jumpman and the eyelets, I think, is very eye-catching, very striking on the shoe. Yes, the eyelets are a plastic, but most Jordan 4s, the eyelets aren't anything premium or anything to really brag about with anybody. So it's a cool shoe. I like it. Just checking out a few Adidas track jackets, and not really things I wear, but this camo one looking like a bait print is pretty dope. Here at Champ Sports now, and looking at these Roll 4s again, see what's kind of funny. If you look at these things and look at the Black Cat 13s next to them, people are going to gripe at me because I say I like the Roll 4s but don't like the Black Cat 13s, because the Black Cat 13s are bland, but these Roll 4s, that gold hits really break up the shoe and really makes it really just a nice quality shoe. And I do not like the Black Cat 13s because they're bland. The Adidas section was actually pretty popping here today. They got these new NMD, I think they're called Glitches. They were pretty nice. They had this new EQT shoe, not the version with the Ultra Boost, but still a pretty sweet shoe. But I don't need it. Back in the car now. We were successful. Got both raffle tickets to Finish Line and Champ Sports. So see what happens. Hopefully I would win out of the 2 raffles. I know for Finish Line, I went for a size 11, which is not my size, because most of these stores only get half dozen or less size 13s. So I went for an 11 at Finish Line because that's pretty much a size we're going to have a lot of stock. And past releases, I've used that size 11 for trade bait for my size. Champ Sports, though, I went for a size 13. Guy said that they're getting in 4 size 13s, so we'll see what happens. But it was pretty short mall vlog. Every place has the same shoe still sitting. Got some games at GameStop, though. That's kind of cool, I guess, if you care about games. Wanted to get some older, cheapy kind of used games. Games I never picked up yet. We got Wolfenstein for, it was like $13.49, and then Dying Light, which I never bought when it first came out. This one was like $14.95, something like that. But I've heard a lot of good things about this game, Dying Light. People have said this game is insanely fun to play. So we'll see. So I did walk out with one thing from the mall. It was successful, so hopefully Champs and Finish Line will both be calling the winners of the raffle on Wednesday. So if you went to your mall and got a raffle ticket, if you don't hear from your Champs or Finish Line or your Foot Locker or Foot Action by Wednesday, probably close, then you lost. So that sucks, but you know what? That's okay. Keep in mind, though, Saturday on release day, all these stores, not every pair is going to get picked up. There's always somebody who doesn't pick up their shoes. So usually these stores like Champ Sports at my mall, at Castle Square Mall, at 3 o'clock, 3 p.m., it's first come, first serve. And you'll see people just camp out in the store, wait in line. Finish Line is the same way. I think Finish Line, it's 12 o'clock noon, first come, first serve. And I've actually gotten pairs that way. I've actually gotten some double ups doing it that way. Win the raffle and then stick around for the ones that people don't pick up. So if you don't win your raffle, there's always a chance. There's that second chance at your store. But hopefully this wasn't too boring. Pretty simple mall vlog. Got my raffle tickets. Let's get some Yeezys here in 5 days. Have a good one. Run.